Hello, and welcome to another episode of Pampering Myself podcast. Hello, podcast listeners. To my returning listeners, appreciate you as always. And for my first timers, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope something is said that resonates with you and that you'll lock us in by subscribing to this channel. Please note, new episodes are broadcast every fourth Saturday at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. The month of March is recognized as Women's History Month, with many organizations around the world commemorating and encouraging the study, observation, and celebration of women in American history. Now, although we have a lot to celebrate, we have a long way to go with respect to our health. In this podcast, we want to remain mindful that there are still many serious health issues women face daily, and that will continue to be our focus. The research shows stress is the root of nearly all health-related issues among women and the number one cause of heart disease. I will continue to harbor on this fact in every episode. We also know that stress is caused by a number of factors and that it is here to stay. The only solution we have is stress management. And that can look different for all of us. Today, we're going to focus on affirmations. Now, you might be asking, how are affirmations going to help reduce stress? Well, I'm glad you asked. Overall, while affirmations may not eliminate stress entirely, they can be a valuable tool in your stress management toolkit, helping you build resilience, foster a positive mindset, and enhance your overall well-being. Now, isn't that worth giving it at least a try? So, affirmations are positive statements or phrases used to challenge and overcome negative thoughts. They're often repeated to oneself to reinforce a belief or desired outcome. Today, affirmations are utilized in various contexts, including therapy, health, self-help practices, personal development, and spiritual growth across cultures and belief systems. So in this episode, we're going to discuss the science behind affirmations, how affirmations can help you achieve your goals, affirmations for mental health and well-being, and I'll share a few practical tips for integrating affirmations into your daily life. Before we get started, here is my disclaimer. I am not a healthcare professional, nor am I giving healthcare advice. This information is for educational purposes only. I am, however, a certified master self-care coach where my focus is to help you create sustainable and transformational physical, emotional, and spiritual self-care practice. And with that said, let's get into it. Now, the history of affirmation traces back to ancient civilizations and spiritual traditions where repetitive chanting or repeating these positive phrases were used as a form of prayer, meditation, or ritual practice. In recent decades, the research in psychology provided support for the effectiveness of affirmation in cognitive behavioral therapy and positive psychological interventions through personal experiences. However, affirmations are now widely recognized as a tool for promoting resilience, self-esteem, and well-being. And perhaps you've used affirmations or heard of those who use affirmations as a means of coping. So the science behind it states that according to the research, the science behind positive affirmation lies in the concept of neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to change and adapt over time. Now, studies have shown that affirmations can activate the brain's reward center, leading to a feeling of happiness and well-being. Think about it. You feel better and happier when you have positive thoughts. And although the research isn't 100%, evidence shows it is a powerful tool. And I can attest to that from personal experiences, and I'm certainly sure you can as well, that if something, let's just say, knocks you off your square, it can change your mindset, your whole mood will change. But if you think of something positive or something positive happens, it can also sway you that way. So you want to be able to control those emotions and stay on a more positive note. Now, how to achieve your goals through affirmations? Well, by regularly affirming positive statements relating to your goals. You reinforce your commitment, boost your motivation, and cultivate a mindset conducive to success. So when you think about setting goals and wanting to achieve something, you have to believe. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to believe that you can do it. And affirmations help you overcome those doubts and fears by increasing confidence, and it keeps you focused on the actions you need to achieve your goals. They serve as powerful reminders of our capabilities and the possibilities. I've always had a fear of flying, and I still do. So in order for me to board a plane long before it's time to board, I can honestly say even planning a trip requires me to fly. I have to overcome that anxiety. I pray and I keep telling myself, you can do it. So faith over fear and positive thoughts help me every time. Now, they say affirmation for mental health and well-being, it's all about the chemistry. So I read an article by the University of Utah that stated, quote, suggesting that personal affirmations will solve your woes is typically met with anything from skepticism to sarcasm. But genuine science backs the idea. When dealing with the unknown, negativity is the default setting of our brains. That's a holdover from the prehistoric past when the daily threats our ancestors faced were universally existent. This negativity is driven by brain chemistry and has helped people survive. Today, however, it's easy to get stuck in a rut of negative thoughts when that is the default for our brains. Unquote. So, reinforcing hope, positivity, and happiness in your thoughts creates the opposite reaction, causing your brain to release chemicals that drive good emotional and physical well-being. The challenge lies in not switching to the default setting, which is negativity, when tackling very real problems, but keeping a positive attitude. Now, although there are exercises that can boost your mood, medical professionals is always available to help you if you have long bouts of depression or symptoms that you just can't shake. Because all of this is good. And we know it does not work for everyone. So it's not a one size fit all. So let's look at how affirmations can help you physically by reducing stress. Lowering stress can have physical benefits such as reducing blood pressure and improving the immune system. So, practicing affirmations has proven to be health beneficial. Pain management. Affirmations can help manage physical pain by shifting focus away from discomfort and towards positive thoughts and beliefs. How many times have you had something that ached and got distracted? You got distracted by something else and forgot all about that pain. That is because your focus was on something else. So if your focus can be deterred that way, then it signals that you are able to control that. Affirmations can also improve your sleep. By calming the mind and reducing nighttime stress and anxiety, it can support restorative sleep patterns. And sleep is a major problem, according to the research, for millions of people. And we know sleep has its own set of problems. So it's important that we get enough rest. It can enhance healing. It aids in the recovery process from illness, injury, or surgery by promoting a more optimistic outlook and encouraging the body's natural healing mechanisms. Now, we know that medicine has often said our bodies are built, made to heal themselves. But if we are stressed, it can't happen. So if you're in a negative environment or hostile environment, your healing process is slowed down. But if you think positive, if you try to bring yourself out of it, if you're able to by repeating affirmations or having a positive mindset, then you can enhance the healing process. It's documented evidence. And then, of course, energy and vitality. It can boost motivation, encourage healthy habits such as exercise and proper nutrition. By reinforcing these beliefs in one's physical capabilities and well-being, affirmations can contribute to increased energy levels and overall health. Now, here are a few practical tips for integrating affirmations into your daily life. You want to choose meaningful affirmations. Select affirmations that resonate with your goals, your values, and your aspirations, and make sure they are specific, positive, and in the present tense. You want to repeat them regularly. Set aside dedicated time each day to repeat your affirmations. This could be in the morning when you wake up, before you go to bed, or during moments of quiet reflections. It's important that you write them down. Put them on sticky notes, index cards, or in a journal. Seeing them written down reinforces the message and helps commit them to memory. You can use visualization. Pair your affirmations with visual imagery to enhance their impact. You can close your eyes and imagine yourself embodying the qualities or achievements described in your affirmations. You can also incorporate them into your daily activities. Repeat your affirmations while doing daily tasks like brushing your teeth, exercising, or commuting to work. These help weave them seamlessly into your program. You want to practice gratitude. Combine these affirmations with expressions of gratitude. Start or end each day by affirming what you're grateful for, reinforcing positivity and abundance in your life. And most importantly, stay consistent because consistency is key to seeing results with affirmations, even on days when you don't feel motivated. Continue to repeat your affirmations to maintain momentum and cultivate a positive mindset. Now, we know there are plenty affirmations online and written by others, but if you've invested in creating your own, here are a few steps. Number one, Identify areas of your life where you want to see positive change or growth. For me, this year I wanted to focus more. So I had to keep reminding myself when I get off focus to stay focused. Why I even designed a t-shirt that said Laser Focus 2024. Number two, you want to write down specific goals or desires related to those areas. Number three, you want to transform those goals into positive present tense statements. For example, instead of saying, I want to lose weight, say, I am healthy and strong. Number four, make your affirmations personal and meaningful to you. Use language that resonates with your values and beliefs. Number five, keep your affirmations concise and clear, focusing on one aspect at a time. Number six, repeat your affirmations regularly, preferably daily, to reinforce the positive beliefs and attitudes they promote. Number seven, believe in the affirmations you create and trust in their ability to manifest positive changes in your life. My suggestion is to focus on one affirmation at a time until you're comfortable with it, until you feel like it's working in your favor. In other words, until you believe it, that you feel it. Now, while affirmations alone may not be the cure-all for physical ailments, their positive effects on mental well-being can indirectly support physical health and resilience. Integrating affirmations into a holistic approach to wellness can complement other strategies for maintaining and enhancing physical health. So I encourage you to give it a try. You just might be pleasantly surprised with the results. Yes, affirmations can and will enhance your mood, your feeling of reducing stress, and make it more of a positive experience. So now that we know that stress can be reduced by just positive thinking, by changing our mindset, our mood, we know that we cannot get totally rid of stress. It's no way possible because things happen in our lives, whether we know it or not. But we do have to find some ways of minimizing it, of managing it. And in the past, I have done several podcast episodes on ideas of helping us reduce stress. This is just something else to put in your toolkit that'll help you focus. It's all about mindset and managing the stress. Now, let's be real. There are some incidents that you just can't change your mind on. But there are more that we can control if you just talk to yourself. When you're in a situation where things just seem like they can't flip around, you may have to go in prayer. You may have to meditate. You may have to be quiet. You have to find that place of peace. There's a saying that don't let anyone steal your peace. That's what we have to get to. Even when you want to retaliate or you want to get even, that is what harms us. When we harbor those feelings of being hurt or distressed or trying to get even with someone, remove yourself from the situation and just learn how to be calm and peace internally. Don't allow anyone to steal that peace and your joy from you. I remember years ago, Pastor, God rest her soul now, she wrote a book on stealing my joy. We allow people to do that. And if we think of that in terms of um, managing our stress, then we won't give them the control. So don't give anyone the control. And if affirmations is a way of you working through that, then I wish you all well. So until next time, stay safe, be thankful, and don't forget to pamper yourself.